What's going on, everybody? Is going on, everybody? Is Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop, so park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you see the Patreon account. You click it, you become a member. All you got to do is try, recommend movies and music, and trailers for me to react to. Now, with that being said, we are here today with another episode of In the Month of Madness, Day 8. So, today we're looking at a 2009 movie by the name of Orphan. Now, low-key, I didn't know that this movie was produced by Leonardo DiCaprio. My man slid them some money, and he actually had a little gem low-key on his hands. So, the reason I decided to talk about this movie is because low-key, it's underrated. Like, a lot of people don't really talk about it. I know this movie's getting a prequel, but the one thing about this movie that stands out to me the most is the twist. This movie has a freaking amazing twist, something that you did not see coming. I remember damn near throwing popcorn in the air and was like, what the fuck? Like, no way. Watching this damn movie because I didn't expect the twist to be the twist. You know what I mean? So, quick synopsis of this movie. We have a young girl by the name of Esther who, you have the family, you have Kate and John. So typical names. And they just recently lost a child, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to adopt in order to, fill that void of the lost child. And what ends up happening is they end up adopting a young girl by the name of Esther. Esther's a very strange looking girl, pale face, pasty looking motherfucker. She has bows and ribbons and wears like old school dresses and shit. And, she has that very old school feel, right? Like, she looks like she came out of a fucking, more porridge, please. One of them movies. And I guess that she supposedly came from Russia or something. But secretly and slowly, they start to realize that Esther is a lot more crazier than they thought. There's always that storyline about what if we adopt a crazy-ass kid, and this movie visits that. So, that's pretty much essentially the story. But I'm going to be honest, dude. Isabel Fuhrman does an amazing job as Esther. And she's so menacing as a fucking child. She's so intimidating as a child. I never in my life thought that there would ever be a kid that's really fucking intimidating. And it's crazy because even since they're making a new movie, she's reprising her roles. So they're probably going to de-age her. They're probably going to have some, I know she has a stunt double type thing, so we're going to see what they do with her character and how they're going to make this work. But I'm hyped for it, because I love The Orphan. I thought it was really cool, and I guess this is an origin story. So we're going to find out a little bit more about Esther and, her burning down houses and shit. The movie has a really, in a weird way, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie. Have any of you guys ever seen Pinocchio's Revenge? That shit is one of them little known, nobody knows about this fucking movies, right? And the scene where Esther's chasing the girl through the playground, it low-key just reminded me of Pinocchio's Revenge. I don't know why. When that girl's riding off on a bike and Pinocchio threw the damn stick and it tripped her and she fell and got hit by a bus. Yeah, low-key reminded me of that. But the practical effects in The Orphan was dope, because when she hit her leg on that slider, you just see it go, oh my God, that shit was so fucking brutal. But again, you see this movie and the whole movie, you're just like, this little fucking girl is crazy. We all know she's fucking crazy. The mom knows she's crazy, but the husband's just super fucking naive, thinking that, the mom's just some fucking crazy chick. And the good thing about this movie is it tries to make, even though it kind of annoys you because, the husband's taking the side of this fucking little girl that they don't even know, it's kind of stupid, right? But they make it sort of believable. Make the wife have a sketchy background. She was an alcoholic. She almost killed her daughter. She was kind of getting a second chance from the husband. So, they made the water a little bit murky so that it wouldn't be as, easy to be like, yo, that's stupid. Why are you believing her? Vera's in this damn movie, and you might know her from the Conjuring universe. She's Lorraine Warren. She's in this movie. Apparently, Leonardo DiCaprio threatened her and Peter Sarsgaard and told them that they needed to do this fucking movie, or else you're out of Hollywood. He didn't really tell them that, but Leonardo DiCaprio threw his weight around and got them involved in this movie. Apparently, Isabel, she threw her weight around, and not weight around, but what happened was the character was originally supposed to be a blonde chick. It's supposed to be a little blonde girl, a little pasty faced blonde girl, and she rocked it in her audition so well that they were like, "Yo, we gotta cast this girl. Like, she can keep the black hair. I don't even care." So I think that was really cool. I think that's, like I said, I think it's really cool that we have this little girl knocking people's socks off, like throwing them, like like just she does an amazing job at her freaking audition that it just blew them away, and they're just like, yo, like we need her, and she's low key now starting to become like a little icon. She has a cult following and things like that. There's even a meme that is going around of her picking up her movie from like a $5 bin. It's pretty funny, but I digress. The young girl in the movie, Max, the deaf daughter, she's actually apparently partially deaf in real life, so that was real in that movie. So kudos to them for doing that. Overall, like I said, this is one of the movies that I just enjoy so much. And then every time you just get to the end and you see the fucking twist, and it's just like, she's not she's not who you think she is. She's a 30-year-old woman. Huh? Like you're just like, what? That was a fucking 30-year-old woman. And you see her like in a room, and she's like taking off the makeup, and then she's taking off the little thing, and she's like taking off the shirt or whatever. You're just like, what the hell? Like, this little girl, this ain't no little girl, it was a woman, Well, it was a woman. But I digress, It was, like I said, it was a really cool movie. Freaking Vera kicking her in the end of the movie and breaking her damn neck. That shit, it was so satisfying when you're watching this movie. It just makes you want to hit you with that rush hour scene, You know what the scene I'm talking about.
But you one crazy ass bitch.
Anyway, I don't want to keep going on forever and ever. I could talk about this movie for a while, but Orphan is definitely one of those movies that you might want to check out in your month of madness, aka the month of October. So that's my, opinion on the movie. That's what I think. Those are the thoughts that came to my head. Let me know if you agree or disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop, and come back tomorrow for another day of the month of madness. Adios, homies.